for today. It's going to be a very short training, right? What is network marketing? What is network marketing? Before we go into what network marketing is, we need to understand how sales and distribution of products have taken place over centuries, over many years, right? There has been this traditional method of distribution of products or goods, where the product is produced by a factory. Then there is a national distributor who goes to that country where the factory is, reaches an agreement with them as a sole distributor for a particular country. Let's say Nigeria. The person might go to China or to India and meet the company. I want to be your sole distributor in the whole of Nigeria or Africa. Now, for the company to give you that kind of right, you have to pay heavily for it. So they actually pay a lot of money. And when they bring this product, they have the right to determine the price of the product. Then there are wholesalers who are going to buy from the national distributors at their own profit and sell to the retailers. Then the consumers, the end consumers, actually buy from the retailers, right? And whatever price they give you, that's the price you're going to pay, because you don't have access to this product any other place. So you're the one keeping the factory in business, keeping the national distributor, the wholesaler, and the retailer in business. This has been the system or the normal channel of distribution for many years, and we have no problem with this. I remember my years in secondary school. In commerce, they taught me this, the channel of distribution. I learned it in commerce. I'm sure you all did, right? Or business studies. So it's been the normal channel, and we have no problem with it. We accepted it for centuries, until some people started another system where some people can connect you to the product directly from the company, right? Now, for you to understand network marketing, you first of all need to understand what is called direct selling, because network marketing started from direct selling. In fact, network marketing is a modification of direct selling. So what is direct selling? Direct selling, also known as person-to-person retail, is a model, is a business model where people sell products directly to other people. Let's go back to this. Look at this. Look at the connector, selling products directly to the consumer. Of course, the connector is not the one producing the product. It's from the company. But he's like a middleman, selling it directly to the end user. Now, direct selling refers to selling products directly to the consumer in a non-retail environment. The normal retail environment is you go to a shop, a retail shop, right? And you buy a product. That's the retail environment, right? Or you go to the market and you buy product. But there's a non-retail environment where the product can be sold to you in your home or in other avenues other than a retail store. Okay, now there is this organization called FCT, Federal Trade Commission. Now they define is an American organization, right? Is a federal parastatal in America that controls trade. Now they define direct selling as a blanket term that encompasses a variety of business forms premised on person-to-person selling in locations other than a retail establishment, such as the social media platforms or the home of the salesperson or the home of the prospective customer. So someone can invite you to their home and show you a product, sell the product to you. That's direct selling. Now, someone can come to your home or to your office, present a business, a product to you, and you buy. That's direct selling. So it's outside the normal retail setting, right? Now, this is direct selling. And a lot of people are involved in direct selling. Direct selling has two forms, right? The first form is the single level marketing. Now, this one has, people have no problem with this. Even FCT, the Federal Trade Commission, have no problem with this. Do you know why? The fact that A is able to sell a product to B, direct selling, that product came from the company. The company would have advertised for that sales to take place. But if A is able to sell to B through word of mouth advertising, he gets a commission. He gets a direct sales commission. And that is perfect. Nobody has problem with that. Do you know why? The direct sales commission is just like paying you for the work you did. It has no residual property. Once you sell a pen to a friend, right, through direct sale, you get your commission of whatever amount it is. That is all you get. So it's not a problem. It's not a problem, right? The problem is the second part of direct sales called the multi-level marketing. This means that you earn both directly and indirectly. What that means is when I sell this product to Mr. B, I earn a commission for that. But when Mr. B continues to do activities with this product, maybe he connects someone, he sells someone else, I will continue to earn from Mr. B and other people that join him. So that is where the problem with network marketing started. I'm going to tell you about that. But just understand that direct selling has two parts. The single level marketing, which is direct commission, right? Single level marketing is a direct seller makes money purely from sales. There's no problem with that. The second one is a multi-level marketing, which is also known as network marketing. The direct seller may earn money from both direct sales to customers and by sponsoring new direct sellers and any commission from their efforts. So this is where the problem of network marketing started. And I'll tell you how it started. Multi-level marketing or network marketing is individuals selling products to the public, often by word of mouth advertising, also known as direct sales. The main idea behind the multi-level marketing strategy is to promote maximum number of distributors for the product and exponentially increase the sales force. So now, when it comes to direct sale, there is no sales force. It's just you and the buyer, right? But when it comes to multi-level, there are many levels of sales force that you have the right to earn override on. And that is where the problem started. So let's go to history, timeline, right? There was this company that was selling vitamins in Canada called Abunda Vida, right? Canada and US then, right? They started in 1936. And this company decided to introduce the direct sales into their business. What that means, I've explained direct sales. They say, okay, if you help us sell this supplement to your friends, we are going to pay you a commission for helping us sell the supplement to your friends. So a lot of people began to join. So when they buy the supplement for themselves and use, they love the supplement, they tell their friends, word of mouth advertising, this supplement is good, go for it. Their friends will buy because they were the one that made that sales happen. The company pays them a commission, direct sales, right? But something happened. 15 years down the line, two men, I call them extraordinary fellows. These people think outside the box, right? They were also part of this company in Abunda Vida. They were in the business, they were earning from the direct sales, but they asked themselves one question: how is this business of direct sales different from the regular job? Because for the regular job, you do an activity, you get paid, right? For direct sales, you sell to someone, you get paid commission, right? Once you don't sell, you don't get paid. Once you don't work, you don't get paid. Can't we do something better? Can we create a system? Can we make this richer so that you don't just earn from your direct activity, you also earn commission, overriding commission from people who are joining you? So this man, Rich Devos and Jay Van Andel, decided to float their own company, but not just like Abunda Vida that has only direct sales commission, but a company that has a multi-level sales commission, so that when you join the business, you earn direct sales, you also earn overriding commission from the activities of your downline who that join you. That way, you have a chance to earn residual income. So they call their company American Way or Amway, right? That company still exists today. And because of the added indirect sales, the thing revolutionized direct sales industry. The people began to join in droves. They began to make money. People became empowered. Do you know why? The system, the indirect sales added to it, the residual property made people millionaires overnight. In fact, in 1 year, Amway made about 100 million US dollars in sales their first year. And that means a lot of people became instant millionaires, right? That farmer's wife suddenly started making money. A farmer's wife suddenly began to make some good money. That minister of a Baptist church who was struggling before, suddenly through the Amway Corporation, was making money and empowering the congregation, right? The average civil servant employee who was struggling with salary and paying bills suddenly became a millionaire. And that was when all hell let loose. The forces that be, the people who want us to remain in slavery, financial slavery, they began to fight against this new system. Remember, nobody fought against the direct sales. Do you know why? It did not have any residual property. It has no way of making anyone a millionaire. You will just have to work and work and work. So what you earn is a direct, result of your effort. But when these two men began the multi-level system, right, they caused a lot of havoc. They caused a lot of trouble. Do you know why? People suddenly began to earn overriding commission. So when you connect someone and the person connect 10,000 persons, you earn overriding commission. Who became very successful, and the government began to fight, right? So in 1975, the Federal Trade Commission had to sue Amway. They said they termed Amway a Ponzi scheme. They say it's a pyramid scheme. But the real reason why they sued Amway was because they were angry that people were becoming financially free, people were making money. You see, every government anywhere in the world, they thrive on two things. Number one is ignorance, right? That is why our education system is designed to keep us ignorant of what will make us successful. No wonder Robert Kiyosaki will only talk about the normal education and true education. So there are two different things. Normal education, or the secular education, and true education. True education shows you how to create wealth. Normal education hides it from you. The number two thing is the government wants people to be broke, to be hungry, so that they can always look up to the government for aid, for help, right? When you look up to the government for help, for aid, you are going to trade something for that aid. You're going to trade your freedom for job security. So whenever there are strikes, the government is happy. It means people are feeling it. Okay, let's call them. Well, yeah, take this one. Just go and rest. So they have you under control. So suddenly, the control freaks of this world, those that love to control the world, now realize that individuals are not getting control. They're not having control over their lives, over their finances. Hell got loose. In fact, I'm sure that people were resigning their jobs to join Amway and do the business full time. Just like today, many people are resigning. And so I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why we're facing challenges, right? Today, people are out to fight us. They are out to even kill, to make sure they kill the idea of financial freedom through network marketing. The reason is people are resigning in droves. Now, it's a good thing, but there are those that hate good things, right? In the words of Dr. Tony Akabuno, the strategy motivator, he said that The greatest threat to the kingdom of God, or the greatest threats to the kingdom of God, are not the vices we know today. It's not those who are stealing. It's not stealing. It's not lies. It's not prostitution. It's not all the vices that we preach against in churches and in mosques today. The greatest threat to the kingdom of God is poverty. It's poverty. There is something financial freedom does to the soul of a human being, right? People truly begin to live when they are financially free. But financial slavery keeps people bound. It is the killer of purpose. You see, you can never begin to live for purpose until you're financially free. Those who live for purpose are those who are financially free. The rest live for survival, what to eat tomorrow, what to use to pay school fees, how to pay house rent. If you're thinking about survival, you can never think about purpose. And the way to keep people not thinking about purpose is to have them in jobs that will not pay them enough, have them in box them to a corner where you can control them at will. And that is what network marketing came to destroy. Especially the multi-level marketing system came to destroy. So guess what? They started fighting. They told Amway that they are not to recruit people anymore into the multi-level system where they have override. They can only keep selling products. So the case lasted for about 4 years, right? But in those 4 years, Amway was still making profits just from the sales of products. People were still, those people who joined Amway were still buying the products and using, and the company was making profit. Finally, 1979 was the year that Amway won that lawsuit. And that was victory for the struggle for financial freedom. In fact, if Amway had lost that case, you and I will not be in this business today. In fact, we'll not even, maybe I'll be somewhere, I mean, I'm still working. Maybe by now I'd have added second or third job to make ends meet, right? Maybe by now my children will be calling me uncle because I will see them only maybe once in 6 months or once in 3 months. But because Amway won that case, it became victory for financial freedom. So many companies began to spring up, many network marketing began to spring up. And since then till now, a lot of people have become multi-millionaires because of this victory. Okay, now, the war did not end. The fact that the Federal Trade Commission and some powers that be, those who hate the financial freedom that network marketing provides, the fact that they lost that case, they did not stop. So they began to sponsor things like Ponzi schemes so they can taint the image of network marketing. So you need to understand, the reason why we are doing this is you need to know where you're coming from. You need to know the business you're in, right? So that when you start facing challenges, you understand why those challenges are coming. When people start fighting you, in fact, we had an event in Lagos, and a man had the boldness to say to us that, who do you think you are? You want to empower people. Who do you think you are? I'm going to pour acid on all of you. Yes, person said it boldly. Say, I'm going to come here with acid and I'll pour it on all of you. You want to empower people. You want them to be free. Why? Because the greatest threat to the kingdom of God is poverty. They want people to remain poor so they can subdue them. The reason why people steal is because of poverty. Right? If someone snatches your phone, if that person was a little Dangote, he would dash your phone. He will not snatch your phone. Are you with me? So we need to know why we are having challenges. Right now, some of us have experienced in our teams, some people will just wake up one day and join another business because it promises quick returns. These are Ponzi schemes, right? Some of you, like myself, these Ponzi schemes have taken up to half of your current team. They joined and left the business. So you ask yourself, why is it that when I build and I build and I build, when I thought I've achieved what I want to achieve, somebody will just join the team and another business and take on my people? You must understand where the fight is coming from. It is a fight from the kingdom of darkness against people's liberation, against people becoming financially free. So you need to understand it so that when you face challenges, you don't give up. So they brought Ponzi schemes, pyramid scheme. I want to look at this. How do you identify a pyramid scheme? You need to know that. This knowledge is very important. How do you know that this business is a pyramid scheme and you warn your people against it? You need to understand. The next one is religious war. So they began to sponsor some pastors, some bishops, some religious people to speak against this. If you know you have had a pastor tell you that network marketing is wrong, raise your hand. If you know a pastor has spoken to you and told you network marketing is bad, raise your hand. Hands are already going up. Yes, precious. Hands are going up. I've had pastors tell me that that thing you are doing is a sin, that network marketing is from the pit of hell, is sponsored by the devil. So these are part of the attacks on what we do. Do you know why? They want people to remain in bondage. Some of these pastors are ignorant of what they are doing. They don't know that they are being used, right? Then, of course, when they discovered they could not succeed, they now brought a mindset virus, a mind virus called the spare time theory. This mindset virus says, okay, since you have decided you want to do this business, despite the fact that we have brought Ponzi, you've been able to identify which one is real, and you know the one that is Ponzi, that is fine. We've brought religion. Somehow, you've not listened to the pastors. That is fine. Let us bring a mind virus. You mustn't do it full time. Just do it spare time. Just make it small income while you are doing your job full time. Now, this is a virus, right? And most books and most trainers will tell you that network marketing is a business can do spare time or part time. Well, that is if you just want to make a little money. But the truth is, the true financial freedom in network marketing does not come through spare time and part time. So you need to take that virus out of your mind if you really want to create wealth. So let's look at what is a Ponzi scheme or what is a pyramid scheme. A Ponzi scheme is a form of investment. Please take note, investment, not a business, right? It's illegal in the UK and elsewhere, in which each paying participants recruits 2 or more participants, with the returns being given to early participants using the money contributed by later ones. So, of course, this definition, if those who remember MMM, you understand that this is provide help, give help. And there are many forms today now. Bring 20,000, you get 40,000 in 2 hours. Or bring 100,000, you give you 200,000. These are all Ponzi schemes. Do you know why? The money you are getting is you are being paid from the new recruit. So the new recruit, the money is given to the old recruit, right? So now the new recruit is hoping that someone else will join so that he too will get his own, which is not sustainable, right? Now, another thing about Ponzi scheme is payments made to participants is simply for recruiting others into the program, not because of actual sales of product and services to end users. For you to know the difference between a Ponzi scheme and a real network marketing business, product or services must exchange hands before money can be paid, right? If products or services, which we call value, are not exchanged to end users, then it means that the program is a Ponzi scheme. Now, there is another form of Ponzi scheme that masquerades itself to look like a network marketing platform, right? They have products. Listen to this now. Some of you, when I explain this, you understand the company. That company has folded, but understand the company I'm referring to. They look like a network marketing company because they have products, right? But look at the challenge. The products don't have end users. The products don't get used and exhausted. You see this bottle of water, it has an end user. By the time I finish drinking this water, it's exhausted, right? I will need to buy another one. So it's not just having products and services, but they have to be used. There have to be an end user who exhausts it. There was a company that came on board. They said, we have products, but you don't need to use it. When you sign up, the product we're supposed to give to you, we will sell it to someone else, Mr. B, right? So you get paid. Then when Mr. B signs up, the product, that same product we are supposed to give to you that we're not sold to Mr. B, we'll tell Mr. B, don't worry, we'll not give it to you. We'll sell it to Mr. C. So it's the same product making the rounds. It doesn't have an end user. That is a Ponzi scheme. That's a Ponzi scheme. So you need to understand this so you can know. If you don't know it, you will not be able to insulate your team, not able to educate them, right? To know. The mother hen usually teaches the chicks. There is something called birds that fly in the air, and they are looking for baby, they're looking for chicks. So be careful. Whenever you see a shadow, start running.
Ambassador John will join us shortly. I believe we can hear me. I believe we can hear me. Let's hold on. Let's hold on, okay? Network got us, but I believe we'll be learning something this morning. Just go to the comment section and post your favorite. If you know you've learned a lot so far, go to the comment section and post your favorite emoji. You've learned a lot this morning, okay?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the network issue. Can you see me, please? Can you hear me? Let me know.
You've learned a lot this morning. Just go to the comment section and post your favorite emoji, okay? While we wait. All right, sir, we can hear you. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so what's the difference between a Ponzi scheme and a legitimate business? So let's look at this. MLM, legitimate, Ponzi scheme, illegitimate, right? Illegal and legal, right? So number two is we have actual products. And this product will have end users, very important. So some Ponzi may pose as if they have product, but if there is no end user, that product is Ponzi, that business is Ponzi. Then there are services also. Then this is another defining differences or differentiating factor. If you are rewarded for sales of the product, is a legitimate business. If you are rewarded only for recruiting, not for actual sale of the product, there is a Ponzi scheme. Right? Yeah, for you to understand more of this, you may want to read the book, Your Money-Making Machine by Randy Gage. He dealt so much on this. In fact, there are tables on how to identify a network marketing company and a Ponzi scheme. Okay, now let's proceed. Let's do some stats. I want to be very fast. Now let's do some stats about network marketing, what level marketing. It's an industry that is worth over 169 billion US dollars. That's the industry we are dealing with. It's not a small industry. You need to understand, you need to have that boldness to tell people that you're a network marketer, right? Because it's an industry that is so powerful. Compare other industries. Look at, okay, this industry has over 119 million participants worldwide. There are many countries that are less than 119 million in population. So imagine, Lagos, Kano, and we are about 200 million in Nigeria. So if you look at this 190, might add Lagos, Kano, Niger, Lokoja, up to maybe 20 states in Nigeria. Look at the whole population. That is the population of people who are in this business worldwide. So you don't need to look down on what you do. The 5 leading countries in multi-level marketing as of 2020, number 1 is USA. USA is a very great country, and they are the leading country in multi-level marketing. Korea, Germany, China, and Japan, in that order, right? Now, some brief facts about the network marketing companies: about 194 billion US dollar industry. Compare it with the National Football League of America. This is one of the biggest sports league in the world, is about 142.8 billion US dollar. Still not up to the market capitalization of network marketing, right? Now, the movie industry is about 97.5 billion US dollar industry worldwide. The European soccer market is about 31 billion US dollars. Music industry, 21.2 billion US dollars. The English Premier League is about 17.9 billion US dollars, right? So if you tell your friends you want to be a footballer, they'll be happy for you. You want to be a musician, they're happy for you, because you know these industries, you will make money in them. You want to be a movie star, they'll be happy for you. Why is it that they are not happy for you when you tell them you want to be a network marketer? So you need to understand that this is a conspiracy against your success, because this company has the best system that can help you become financially free. Now, the network marketing industry pays out an average of 78.2 billion US dollars. About 40% of the total money in the industry is paid in commission for the partners. You know that every company you know spend about 40% of their revenue on advert, right? But because network marketing does not advertise, this revenue is paid to distributors, partners in the business, who make the business work, right? And this is about 62 trillion, 169 billion naira annually. Now, that's a big amount of money, right? That is paid throughout the world. But in Nigeria, about 9.2% of this money comes to Nigeria. That's about 5.7 trillion. So can you see that there is so much money in this business, about 5.7 trillion based on the current exchange rate, right? So what that means is that there is so much to be earned, and this is just for Nigeria. And if you look at Nigeria, we in our parent company, we are one of the leading forces in network marketing. So that tells you that there is enormous money to be earned in this business. Okay, now we all already know the hard ways to earn money. You have a job, you work 5 to 9, or 9 to 5, and you have no financial freedom. You can be self-employed. You still not have financial freedom because business is tied around you, right? You can own a business, it's tied around you, unless you create a system in it. Then you can buy a franchise, which costs a lot of money. You can have interest on investment. For you to have interest on investment, you need a large amount of money. Imagine you bought 2,000 shares from First Bank, and another person bought 2 billion shares from First Bank. You are not mates when it comes to dividends. You are not mates. So what that means is these other ways to earn are either hard or they require so much amount of money. But for you to do network marketing, you have a chance to earn financial freedom without spending so much. You have low startup capital. Then if you're able to learn the skills, you're on your way to enjoy financial freedom using the fastest means since capitalism. Now let's proceed. Some prominent participants in this business: Warren Buffett, these are billionaires, Donald Trump, Richard Branson, Anita Roddick, that's the owner of Body Shop, Jamie Oliver, Goodluck Jonathan, Olusegun Obasanjo, governors of many states. Just in case you have neighbors who are taunting you, who are telling you you have joined them, they have deceived you, ask them, are you a billionaire? If you're not a billionaire, keep your opinion to yourself, because billionaires are doing this. Warren Buffett has about 3 network marketing companies. Now, Bill Gates said something: if I would be given another chance, given a chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. So that should give you some level of confidence. Both of these trainings for you to have some level of confidence. After this training, you should be able to boldly speak to anyone. because you know that you are in one of the top industries in the world, right? Everyone who wants to be an entrepreneur should take a look at network marketing business, full stop. Some of the biggest Fortune 500 companies, such as Citibank, Avon, Levis, and Smith Barney, distribute their products through a network marketing or direct sales business. And that company to add to this now is GSK. Those in the pharmaceutical world, you will know GSK. GSK has put out of Nigeria, and they have decided to employ the direct sales method or the network marketing method to sell their products, right? So now, network marketing is a dynamic, exciting, and rapidly expanding profession worldwide. You must understand that worldwide is getting accepted. It is also a legitimate profession, though some will try to convince you otherwise. This profession generates wealth for millions of individuals and contributes positively to our global society. Through what we do in the La Buena Vida, we're able to contribute positively. The Feed the Family Project, the We Care Project, the La Buena Vida Cares Project, Fair Palliative, those that are placed on scholarship, right, by some leaders who are already carrying out the vision. So you see that it gives you both financial freedom and a chance to contribute to society. This is from Ziegler and John Hayes. Now, network marketing is the fastest growing business of the first century, which must be joined by every young man and women, young men and women globally. Otherwise, you can never get the best of your youth age. So what that means that every time you see a young man and a young woman out there, that person is a prospect for network marketing. That person should be joined. You know why? If you don't show them, you mean that according to this man, they are going to waste their youth age, right? And we're going to be looking at some of the benefits you gain by being a part of an organization like this. So why network marketing? Why not real estate? Why not any other business you can think of, right? I mean, is it the only way to make money? Some people make money through transport. So I have transport companies, they make money. Some do Uber, some do real estate, some do buy and sell, right? So why network marketing? Now, if you read books and you listen to trainings, there are many reasons they tell you that network marketing is very, very good. Number one, you choose people you work with. Number two, you choose the time you work. Number three, you choose the product. Number four, you do that, you do that. All those things are nice, but to me, that is not the reason. For me, there are only three reasons why anybody should do network marketing. There are only three reasons why I can tell even my enemy to become a member of this organization. Why? Three reasons. Number one, the person you become in the process. Number two, the people you empower. And number three, the residual income you get. And these three things must come in that order, right? It must come in that order. If you tilt it, if you take residual income up, you're going to fail. If you take people you're going to empower up, you're going to fail. The first thing is about you, the person you become, the person you become. Truth is that the person who signs up into network marketing is usually not the same person who will become successful. You have to go through a process of change, metamorphosis. The person that joins will not be the same person that will become successful. Network marketing as a business places on you the demand to change. It is when you change that you realize the success you desire. Most persons who are struggling is because they are resisting change. If you embrace change as a person, other business platforms may not demand you to change. If you're driving Uber, there is nothing you change. It's the same you, right? You don't change anything. If you're into real estate, you don't change anything, right? If you're buying and selling, you don't change anything. Nothing needs to change about you. But if you want to succeed in network, you have to change as a person. The person who walks into the business is not the person that becomes successful. If you want to become successful, you have to go through levels of change for you to become the person who can command the resources you demand. So the person you become, right? Network marketing gives you the opportunity to face your fears, deal with them, overcome them, and bring out the winner that you have living inside of you. There's a winner inside of you. There are two yous, right? There's the you that you're seeing right now, that is you, that is the winner. that is the successful person, right? And network marketing brings them together, right? It brings out the winner in you. So it moves the you now join closer through a period of changes until you meet the winner or the you that is meant to be the winner, right? So you need to face your fear. Some of us, when we join, we are timid. Some of us could not even face a crowd, right? I remember growing up, I was very shy. I was very timid. But through this business, I can face a crowd. Testimonies and abound, about that. Some people never speak very well, but through this business, you're able to improve. Now, if I were starting my entrepreneurial career all over again, this is Robert Kiyosaki, I would start with a network marketing or direct sales business, not for the money, but for the real world business training I could receive, training similar to the type of training my rich dad gave me. So there are trainings. Thank God for our millionaire school. Thank God for our great mentors, Dr. Mbe Elijah, Moses Zono, Dr. Tony Akabuno, and all the great leaders who dish out powerful trainings every day, right? And these trainings we learn through our cell meetings, our millionaire schools. They are changing us. They are changing us into who we are expected to be to command the resources we desire. Success in this industry is not finding the right person, but becoming the right person. That is Dr. Forrest. And the way you do it is accept training, accept change. The second one is the people you empower. Before you empower anyone, you need to be empowered first. You can't give what you don't have. That is why it has to come in that order. If you have not changed, you cannot change anyone. You have to change first, you have to change people. So network marketing business is a perfect business for people who like helping others. But before that, you have to help yourself. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you're a leader. You are already affecting lives. That is the goal. So first of all, you are changed. Second, you change others, right? People you impact. And third, because of the people you impact, residual income is guaranteed. So you can't achieve residual income unless you impact people. You can't impact people unless you are impacted yourself. So the goal now is for you to start working on yourself. When you work on yourself, you become the leader you ought to be. Then you can raise other people like you. Duplication, replication, raise people like you. After that, once you have that, residual income is already guaranteed because the people you have raised will be able to do the business and your income is guaranteed. So we found out that one business model stood out from the rest. This particular business model creates passive income, but requires relatively little cash investment to start up. It has very low overhead, and it can be operated on a flexible part-time basis. That's one of the viruses, so right? Please take note of that. But what I'm trying to drive at here is that it can give you financial freedom, right? Though you might start part-time until you generate enough cash for you to be an entrepreneur and transition into full-time job. That business model is called network marketing. That is Robert Kiyosaki. So some terminologies I'll be ending in the next few minutes. Who's the distributor? When you join the business, you pay for your package, you get your product, your distributor for the company, right? Then, of course, many people use other terms, connectors, partner, they use other terms to explain that, but distributor is a general term. Okay, sponsor. For you to sponsor someone, you're the one that connected the person to the business. You're the one that brought them to the business, and then you are their sponsor, right? An upline must not necessarily be the sponsor. The sponsor can still be the upline, right? But the upline this time around can be the people ahead of you in the business. For instance, Dr. Mba is my sponsor, right? And he's also my upline. But there are situations whereby someone can sponsor you and place you under another person who's going to be your upline. So, but the truth is that there are levels of uplines. And the beauty in our business, there are levels of uplines who are all interested in your success, whether they sponsored you or not. Okay. But the sponsor is the one that collected the direct connector bonus. Your downline are the people that join in the business, both people you sponsored directly and people they sponsored, right? So all the generations, when you log your back office or your DTC, everybody you can see in your back office, your genealogy, they are all your downlines, whether you sponsor them directly or not. Now, some people don't like using the word downline because it looks as if they are down there, some people are up. but these are general terminologies in network marketing. So you can use the word success line, right? Or your teammates or your success mates, right? Whatever it is, but just understand the terminology. Then cross lines. Cross lines are people who are in the same business with you, but they are not in your team. They're not your downlines, right? They are cross lines. Cross lines means they're in the same business with you, but if you log into your DT, you will not see them under you. So they are under someone else. For instance, myself and Ambassador Imelda Ewelike, we are cross lines, right? In the sense that she's not in my genealogy, I'm not in her genealogy. I'm not her downline, she's not my downline, but we're all in the same business under the same sponsor or upline, Dr. Mbe Elijah. Okay, so you need to know these terms, right? And cross-line relationships are very, very crucial in network marketing. Very, very crucial. You need your cross lines. You need to learn from others, right? So please don't be myopic. You're only thinking about your uplines and your downlines. Also relate with your cross lines because you learn a lot from them and you can leverage on some of the things they have that can help you succeed. DTC, your digital tracking center or distributor tracking center or back office, that is where you monitor your business, right? This training will not go deep into that. Then the ranks. Many businesses have ranks. For the one we are in, we have distributors, then we have silver executives. When you have 10 points, this 10 points, you mustn't be the one that bought the loan, you and your downlines. Once you purchase products with positional points up to 10 points, you become silver executive. Then when it's up to 100 points, become a good executive. When it's up to 1,000 points, become a global ambassador. So these are the ranks. Of course, there are other forms of global ambassador, other additions in the ranks. Okay, then the compensation plan is very important. You need to understand that this is the reward method. This is the method the company rewards the distributors. And there are many types. There's a matrix system, there's a binary system, and all of the, we in the Alliance Emotion, we use the binary system. So the comp plan, and you need to understand the comp plan of the business you're in, right? I saw something that Ambassador Sam Ozan posted on Team List platform. When he started the business, he used a pen to draw his DTC and the comp plan of the business, right? And I saw where he put Ambassador Kelechi and Adere, right? So you see that you need to understand the comp plan, you need to understand the DTC, you need to understand the genealogy, you need to understand. If you don't understand this, you won't even have a plan to build. But if you understand it, you can now start planning how to build your business. One of the things I enjoy doing is staring at my DTC. I enjoy doing it. I open my DTC, go to the go to the genealogy, and I'll be staring at it and be looking, okay, what if I put one here, I put one there, I put one there. So it helps a lot, but you need to understand it first. So all you need to do is meet your leader and tell them to teach you the comp plan, teach you the genealogy. If you understand the comp plan, you can present to someone when you are sitting in the box with someone, with a pen and paper, you can draw the comp plan and show them. All those circles, you draw it. You need to understand genealogy and the comp plan. Very important. Now, participants in this business, we have posers. These people are not serious. They are just there to see whether it's going to work or not. The amateurs, they have a little interest, but they are not skilled enough to become successful, right? Most of us join as amateurs. Few join as posers, right? Some join as amateurs, but those who are going to create wealth are those who become professionals. What does it take to become a professional? Get to learn the skills, right? For the participation, there are levels. Some can do spare time, which we don't encourage. Part-time is manageable, but you have to be strict with your part-time. If you're doing part-time, you are doing it with the intention with time. So for the part-time, for you to ever achieve any level of success part-time, you have to be strict, you have to have your DMO, you have to work on it. It's not part-time by mouth, it's part-time by action. So if you're giving the business 4 hours every day, the 4 hours have to be sacred, it has to be sacrosanct. Nothing else can intrude into those 4 hours. And you have to be accountable about the 4 hours. If you do, you will enjoy some level of money, of income in the business that can help you transition into what we recommend full-time, right? These are those that can create massive wealth. In the words of Randy Gage, he described 4 levels of people that will be in the business, right? He said there are wholesale consumers. These people are just there because of the product. Then we have the active consumers. These people can refer 1 or 2 persons once in a while simply because they want to make some money to buy more products. Then we have the weekend warriors. The weekend warriors are those who run the business part-time, maybe by evening and maybe weekends, right? So these people are about 35 to 45% of people in your team. But the people that create wealth for you and that become very successful are called the power players, and they are less than 5%. They are the full-timers. So the truth is that if you check, if you do a survey of people on this platform now, we'll see that maybe 10 or less percent will be full-timers. The rest are part-timers. But if you're a part-timer, please plan to transition. When I said as a part-timer, I was working and I was doing it. But when I saw the bigger picture, I had to transition from part-time into full-time, right? Okay, spare time, we don't encourage that. Skills necessary for success in the business, the 7 skills: finding prospects, inviting prospects, presenting to your prospects. Then you need to learn how to follow up on prospects. You need to learn how to close, get them to make that decision to become distributors. Then when they have paid, they've joined the business, you need to know how to get them started right. Then number 7, promoting the event. Now, these 7 skills, it's not just the way I mentioned them. You need to go in depth. You need to know, what does it mean to find prospects? Do I have an active candidate list? Am I updating it? Am I meeting for a purpose? You need to know, what does it mean to follow up? What are the steps for follow up? Please, you need to learn this. Very, very important. This training is not about that, but you should go look for them. Then this business is about people. You need to learn interpersonal relationship skills. Very, very important. Then leadership skills, organization and management skills. There are some people who are so organized and they're creating so much result. You have to learn the skill. You have to learn the skill. So you see, you're changing. Let's assume you're someone who is not organized, but through this business, as you begin to learn leadership skills, you're someone that cannot lead people before. Now you're learning how to lead. You learn how to relate to people. I used to be an introvert and I can talk to people, right? You see that this is changing who you are. And it's in the process of that change that you start making the money you desire to make. Okay. I want to stress this. The primary product, that is product list, of network marketing is the people, right? The people is a business of people, and you must learn how to relate with people. You need people to succeed in this business, and you must learn how to relate with them. The currency of network marketing is not matching bonus and that. The other things in network marketing are secondary. C247 is secondary. Complete and the rest of them, they are all secondary. Do you know why? Secondary products don't sell themselves. It's only primary product, which is the people that sell the secondary product. So you need people. You need to start learning. The highest paying skill in this world is relationship skill, interpersonal skill. You need to go and learn that skill, how to relate to people. And there are books, how to win friends and influence others, how to be a people's person by John Massey, the other one is by Dale Carnegie. There are many books you can read and many trainings you can read to improve who you are in relating with people. Now, Zig Ziglar said, don't build a business. You don't build a business, you build people, and then people build the business for you. So I'm going to end shortly with some of this. What are the things that make people succeed in this business? Number 1, you must have a clear vision of what you want. Very, very important. Most people don't know what they want. You need to tell yourself, this is what I want. Then you need to understand network marketing. How does it work? Have correct understanding of the business. Then you need to eliminate option B as quickly as possible. Even if you're doing the business part-time, as quickly as possible, eliminate option B. I don't know any rock star in this business that is doing the business part-time. I don't know any. If you know one, tell me. I don't know any rock star. Imagine Dr. Tony doing the business part-time. When will he have time to create the kind of success he's creating? Imagine Ambassador Moses doing the business part-time. So as much as possible, as quickly as possible, eliminate option B. Then build capabilities by skill acquisition. You need to build your capabilities by acquiring the skills. We mentioned the skills. Then you need to estimate the right amount of effort needed. Most persons know they need to put effort, but they don't know the right amount of effort. So for you to do this, you need to go and read 10X rules, right? It's good to have great dreams and ideas and vision about what you want to become. But if you do a wrong estimation of the effort required, you will not succeed. Now, you have to diligently and consistently apply action. You have to diligently and consistently apply action. Action is key. Okay. Then you need to also objectively review and reevaluate what you do. This is very important. This is where KPI comes in. This is where we have to review what we do. It's not enough to act. to put in the action. You plan, you have your vision, you emulate all the options, you have learned the skills, and you're in the field working. You need to evaluate objectively and make sure that you're doing the right thing, right? Of course, this one is key: mentorship. Mentorship. And this is something that is very much available in C2NFG. Just take advantage of it, and the sky is your starting point. Ladies and gentlemen, effective network marketers have a clear vision and passion for that vision. They have a clear vision and have passion for that vision. They know what they want to achieve, where they see themselves in the next couple of years. Their business organization as well. Everything they do, every activity they perform is driven by that vision. So the question is, what is your vision? This is Stephen Covey. Then effective network marketers improve their capabilities of not only their teams, but also of themselves. I will even say first of yourself, then before that of your team. So why M Global? We're looking at multi-level marketing generally, right? But why is it that we chose M Global? Why is M Global the best as far as I'm concerned? There are a couple of reasons. Number one, they have wonderful breakthrough products that are worldwide accepted. Wonderful products. These are products they can testify. Then we have physical presence in Nigeria. This is very, very encouraging. There are 8 regional centers in Nigeria where we can access product and you can access the management if you need support, right? Then they have millionaire churning plan. The commission plan churns millionaires. I mean, people can become millionaires very quickly because there are many ways you earn. Direct connected bonus, matching bonus, the stair step, the unit level. I mean, all of these ways of earning can make you a millionaire. Just go and find out how they work. Strong, internationally recognized marketing company. And this is very, very important. It does not produce any product, but it's a sole distributor for powerful manufacturers. And this is very important because if a company is producing products and they include a network marketing strategy to sell their products. So you mean that both the producer of the product and the network marketing company, which is the one people interface with, because if you're coming to join a network marketing company, you are joining the front office you made is a network marketing company, but there's a company behind it that makes the product. If both of them are one, it means that if the company that made the product fails, the network marketing company will fail. Are you with me? But what we have is a special case where M Global is not a network marketing, not a producing company, just a marketing company. Then they are linked to many other companies where they are the distributor for these companies. So that if you look at our package, that package have products from Nature's Way, from Wider Nutrition, from different companies. Now the beauty is, if one of the appendages, one of the companies they are partnership with fails, it doesn't affect the network marketing company, the one we interface with. All they need to do is to replace that one that failed with another company, and business continues. Now, this should give you a lot of encouragement to know that this business is durable. It's not going anywhere for the next couple of years. In fact, I'm hoping that my children and grandchildren will do this business. So do not give up. It's a powerful business we have, right? Now, and the motto or the vision of this organization is to turn ordinary people into extraordinary millionaires. I don't know how many national companies have this kind of vision. So this is powerful. Okay, to end, we've talked about network marketing, talked about Ponzi scheme. The idea is to give a general knowledge of what this industry is all about. The capitalization industry, the money there is amazing. What percentage comes to Nigeria? And I'm sure when I will show that 5.7 trillion, some person have already decided how much they are going to take from that money. It's open. It's open for you to take. So I want to give us a final charge in the next 2 minutes. Begin with the end in mind. Have a vision of what you want from this business. That was one of the things that helped me. Dr. Mbak showed me a vision of what was possible. So I had the end in mind. So you learn the skills. Go through mentorship. Please learn the skills. You need the skills. You can't play with the skills. Learn the skills. Make sure you're good at the skill. Grind as if it all depends on grinding. Pray as if it all depends on praying. Be concerned about the success of your downlines and your teammates. Endure challenges with grace. There are going to be challenges. Nobody has ever promised it's going to be easy. It's going to be challenges. I mean, it's going to be challenging. Why it's going to be challenging? Because financial freedom will not come easy. It will not come on a platter. There are going to be challenges. But the truth is that if you endure the challenges and you overcome, you would have helped a lot of people out of poverty. Okay, I want to quickly thank the leadership of this great team, Dr. Mbelaja, for the opportunity given to me to be part of this training. And I hope you got value, right? The purpose is just to help us understand our industry, and hopefully we can do it better with understanding. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. Thank you, the team leads. Thank you for the leaders. Okay, I'll end at this point.